Let's get ready, say, go. This was on, this was on, this was on, this was on. Let's go, this was on, this was on, this was on, this was on. Confide, rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Don't be afraid. You got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala. Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. As the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey, chala, no time to hesitate. Don't want to search the earth. For minute is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey, chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett Friends Toy Show, episode 323. What is going on, everybody? This be your boy Smith, as always, joined by the usual suspects. What's going on, gentlemen?
Howdy do.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Man, we got a good show tonight. We got some toys to talk about. We got some trailers to look at. And a whole bunch of other nonsense to do here, because, that's what we do. So, anything in the mail this week, gentlemen? Or are we just all getting ready for the holidays?
I got in my my NECA Alien Romulus stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but I think that's about it. It's kind of slow this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
big ups to everybody in the chat as well. Thank you all for joining us here.
I got my dragonfly.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Did you pop it out the box yet?
Yeah, I sure did.
How is it?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's what's up.
You know, it feels like nice and solid. Like it doesn't feel like cheaply made. Like it definitely feels solid. You know, they had to do a little bit of assembly, but that was all right. That was not too bad.
PlayStation 9, you playing the new COD Zombies? Or you playing something different?
I've still yet to try zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
same.
it installed. I need to just get. I've just been kind of been busy with so many other things that I haven't gotten. And I kind of want to play some COD Zombies. And, uh, Dragon Breath, yeah, that'll light people up with that Dragon Breath.
Dragon Breath?
All right, before we start the show, I wanted to kind of something we kind of was talking about yesterday. You know, behind the scenes stuff, and we were talking about the Ecto One and how
Oh,
it's like crawling, like it's like we're now 17 days.
yeah.
We still haven't hit the goal yet.
We're at 92 still.
Yeah, like it's literally just kind of just it's just lingering right now. And it's like I was saying, like, you know, when they added the Tully, you would have thought it just would have just boop hit the goal and been like, hey, easy peasy, right? But not the case right now, and I think it's been a lot of the same people's opinions. What's going on, Trunks? That Hasbro, HasLab, they need to stop doing these Kickstarters during the holiday season
Yep,
because, like
big
I
time.
said to you gentlemen yesterday, they're asking for money, a lot of money from people in like the next 17 days, and a lot of shit happens in 17 days. Like I said, you got Thanksgiving is pretty much not next week or the week after that. Then you have whatever
Weekend.
Black Friday, and then you've got the first of the month. So like all that's money, and you're expecting people to take a hit of $325 to $400. That's if they didn't fucking try to buy both. And
Yeah.
it's like once it gets funded, money gone. Money
Yep.
gone. Once it gets funded, money gone. So in between those 2 weeks of the 17 days that this shit has left, if the shit gets funded, your ass is assed out on Thanksgiving, you assed out on Black Friday, and you better not be assed out on the first of the month, because that's rent.
And it's like it's not just like that stuff that you mentioned, although like that's the
No,
main
but I'm
thing, but
saying,
it's
but it's
also
key
like
because the date of the end of this thing hits during any of those points. Me, like I said, if the goal was to hit at like sometime next week, that means whatever money you may have had for Thanksgiving, gone. Whatever you had for Black Friday, gone. Whatever you had towards rent, gone. Unless you really got some kind of savings, then you good. But I don't think everybody's doing it with the great intentions of, oh, I've got some extra money stashed away.
but it's also like probably for most people like Ghostbusters is probably not their like main collection. So it's like it's on top of the holidays and Thanksgiving and paying your rent, but it's also on
But see,
top
that's
of
the thing. I
like
don't even think it's the main
whatever
collection. I
else you're
think,
collecting.
I'll stand on this. If Hasbro was to just take money on shipment, this should be funded already. This would be funded already. Even with the 2 week
No
notice,
question.
like it'd have been funded day one if everybody knew
No
that money
question.
wasn't going to be taken until shipment, until next fucking year. It got funded day one. Day one.
Yeah, there's no question about it.
Cause you'd
Like
have went in on
that's
it, I'd have went in on it, Jimmy would have went on it, everybody would have went on it because there's no risk of, hey, I got a whole calendar year. I got a whole calendar year to get billed on this. But
because
no,
again
once it
like
gets funded, shit is gone.
It's like I said, like if you have like, let's say if you have a monthly, if you're somebody like if you have a monthly budget for what you spend on toys, or if you have like any like if you have any kind of like monthly budget where you're like, okay, I got this are supposed to drop this month, and I got money set aside for that. And yeah, like $400 for a Ghostbusters car, that's a lot of money out of nowhere. Like if you're trying to like collect like Transformers, or you're collecting GI Joe, or you're collecting Marvel Legends, and then on top of whatever you might want to get out of that, you gotta add an additional $400 for a Ghostbusters car. Like that's a lot, man. That's a
Yes,
lot,
and like I said,
especially
it's
with
a
the
hefty
with the
ask.
holidays right around the corner.
Yeah, and like I said, this is kind of now a thing they've been doing where they do these Kickstarters right around this time. It's like this is the worst time. Like do this shit in the spring, do this shit in the
Yeah.
summer, do it where there's no like I said, you pick during the majorest holiday.
Yeah.
Literally this is like you know how in wrestling the Royal Rumble is the road to WrestleMania. Well, Thanksgiving is the road to fucking Christmas.
Hmm.
and, and you don't you say, well, here, let me throw a roadblock in the middle of that. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody asked for roadblock.
Yep.
No one asked for roadblock. And then like yeah, that's why like I said I didn't go in on it, and not just that it's the real estate, but I'm like, bro, I got other shit to buy for Christmas. I got a holiday to think about. I got Thanksgiving to think about and shit. Like, bro, it's it's not feasible because, like I said, if the shit gets funded any time between now and the 17 days, you gonna get tapped. You gonna wake up one
Yep.
morning and your shit's gonna be missing some money, and you better hope it's not a day that you needed that money.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. You better hope it's not on a day when you needed that money. Like oh, I still gotta buy some food. Oh, I'm trying to buy some Black Friday. Oh, I'm first of the month about to come up. That's what I'm saying. Like Hasbro really needs to stop doing this. This shit is almost on purpose. Just to, I keep saying they be doing shit to test to see how much are you willing to tolerate. How much are you willing to tolerate from them?
Yep.
This is a test. They want to see how much are you willing to tolerate. Will you forsake the shit you normally need to do during this time of year for this fucking car? And right now it's looking like they might get humbled. Cause like I said,
Man, I want
That's
that
why I
fucking
we
car
still
though.
like I mean it's gone up a little bit, but not by much. It's still in the 9200s, and it was in the 9200s when we looked at this shit yesterday. Like it's got 17 days and not that many more backers, and he's 12,000, so it's not that far off. But it's crawling. You know what I think it is?
yeah.
Let's see what happens come Thanksgiving. Because I think that'll be the most telling part about it. What comes during Thanksgiving? Because like I said, people are probably trying to hedge their bets of like I don't want to get tapped during Thanksgiving. Because like I said,
Yeah.
once it funds, you get tapped. So it's like maybe some people are waiting for after those 2 days and then try to go in last minute. Maybe I don't know. I'm highly speculating. But it's just like, yeah, you don't really want this shit to be funded right now, because you'll get tapped.
I mean,
And
you
I've
you
watched,
only
like I
get.
said, I've watched a few people on YouTube talk about this, and there's a lot of cats that was like, yeah, I went in on two of them. So like I said, do the math: 325 for one, 400 for the other. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be out about $700+ right there.
I mean, you're not gonna get charged before the 17 days. Like you won't get charged until it ends.
No. Until it ends, yes. But I'm saying it's like once it's fully funded, like depending on when it's funded, like you're still gonna get taxed. You're guaranteed to get
Only
taxed. Like even when the
only
17 days is up, it's like shit. Do I have enough to cover that
yeah.
on that day? Because I'm
Yeah,
guaranteed now to get tapped unless I cancel.
that's the thing is like you're not gonna get charged before the 17 days, so you have that, like, you're at least good until, because they're not gonna take the
Yeah, but
money
okay,
until
let's
the
just say,
campaign is
okay, but let's say
finished.
for the sake of argument, you have 17-day grace period to get tapped. It
Yes.
gets funded on day 16. So now you only got one more day to make a decision before you get tapped.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's essentially, yeah, like that's what it is. Like that's why that's my biggest issue with the HasLab is they're asking you a lot of money for a very expensive item, but the problem is they're not giving you a lot of time to figure that money out. I think that's the biggest issue is, like, if you're thinking about it now, you got 17 days to be like, okay, am I still going to be okay for Thanksgiving? Am I still going to be good for Christmas? Can I still pay my rent and get the Ecto one? Plus, can I still afford to get everything else that I wanted to get this month? Like, that's for me what it is. Whereas, like, if you look at the Marvel Legends, like, this, look at the Sentinel, like Sentinel, perfect example. Like, you're not gonna get charged until next year, so you don't even have to think about the Sentinel until after New Year's. You don't even have to think about it. Like, it's out of your mind until the new year, unless you're thinking about how excited you are to get it. Like, to me, like, that's the advantage of the made to order stuff, because like you can get the holidays out of the way, you can get your Christmas out of the way, have your New Year's, and then in February, when it when you start when the holidays are over, you can start thinking about the Sentinel then. And even then, in February, you still have months months to save up for it. You still have like 5 6 months to save for it. Not 5 6 weeks, like 5 6 months. Like, I think that's the problem with the HasLab is they're asking too much from people in too short of a window. They're
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah.
Now, I really hope it does happen. I really hope it happens, though. I really want that car.
Um, I think it will too. I think it will too.
If you're not here, I suggest you get here quick, because it's going to get real hot.
Yeah, no question about it. Right, like there's always that group of people that they won't back a HasLab until it gets funded. So I think part of it is that, like, once, like you said too, like once the holidays are over, even though people like, theoretically you should not get charged until after the campaign, but there's a lot of people that they don't even want to take that chance.
Yeah.
They don't even want to they don't even want to put that on their card, just on the off chance something happens. So I do agree. I think it'll get a surge after the holidays, I do think it'll get a surge. I think it probably will get funded, but yeah. Yep.
Baby, you crazy cool. Remind me of one of those crazy cool girls. You like books and stuff, that's fine. That's fine. I want to put you in my keeper and fly you to the
I got it.
You like?
I want that car, man. I want that car. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But like it makes me nervous because let's say it doesn't go through and it might not. I know they're really unwilling to re-release it to like retail because Robbie Reyes failed, and how many years ago was that? And we still don't have them or that car, like not even a cheaper version.
Well,
I guess.
I mean, like, probably. Probably the best example of that is ask ask anybody on the Black Series team, ask them on social media or ask them at a convention, ask them about a Rancor, and they'll tell you they'll tell you like you had your chance at a Rancor, like they'll let you know like you had your chance. Hasbro's petty when it comes to this stuff, man. Like they'll be petty, like if the Ecto one doesn't back, then they'll be like, okay, I guess people don't want Ghostbusters, so no new
Fuckers.
plasma figures.
Good looking out, Trunks. I forgot I had my mic muted. I was dying over here, so I muted myself. I didn't think y'all want to hear me dying in your ear, but good looking out. Yeah, I was saying, I was like, they really fucked up with the. They're gonna end up putting that car on a fucking limited release because, like I said, they gotta eat that crow. They gotta eat that crow. That. Oh yeah, we tried to bend you over. Y'all didn't bite. Even with a Mephisto, y'all niggas still didn't bite. It was a bitch. It was a poor Mephisto, but that didn't help them. But still, they probably figured that they'll take the Mephisto. And everybody said, nope, nope. Especially after y'all do that, and that if you fund this in 2 days, we'll give you this. Like nigga, 2 days. That's you being really presumptuous of people over here.
Yeah.
That's why Tully got 2 weeks. They thought, okay, we was a little too bold with that 2 day shit. Let's give them 2 weeks. 2 weeks hit deal, son. They still ain't hit this shit. Damn, these niggas ain't fold. Like, what are we gonna do? All right, let's just give them Tully. Give them Tully. And they're like, all right, we'll give them Tully. They should definitely give us all the money now, right? And they're sitting there like, God damn it, them niggas didn't fold. What do we do? What do we do?
Listen. I'm gonna have to buy another one just to push it over the edge, guys.
Because that's what it feels like they're doing. Like, they'll sit there and do shit, and then they wait. And then they see the shit didn't move, and it's like, God damn it, these motherfuckers didn't fold. We told them 2 weeks. Get this shit all the way to the end. And just like a DSP, if you hit the goal, they'd be like, hey man, give us a little more. We'll give you some of this. Give you some of this. Give us a little more money. We'll add some more to that goal, and we'll throw in like an extra old bitch. But yeah. I mean, didn't they do that shit? Giant Man? That's Giant Man's like, hey man, you want that scroll skull? You want that scroll skull, Jimmy? You gotta give him extra money. You failed.
We did fail.
Hey, does that
Let's
Giant
say-
Man have ratchets, or is it just like really soft, like joints?
No, he has some ratchets.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what didn't fail?
What's that?
The Dragonfly, because that unlocked every single tier.
Yeah, because people want G.I. Joe. Like it says, there's just certain things that HasLab does make that's kind of guaranteed because the base is that strong. Like I said, the Transformer shit doesn't have an issue. The G.I. Joe shit don't have no issue. Ghostbusters, yeah, it's kind of 50-50. And some of the other stuff, Star Wars is a little 50-50 as well.
But I think it's because a little part of it is that vehicles are indicative to G.I. Joe. Like you almost can't really collect G.I. Joe without having vehicles.
Yeah, so that's why the Rattler got
unless
funded.
Unless you're cherry picking and you're just buying like certain characters, but most people that collect G.I. Joes, they want the vehicles because it's such a big part of it. Whereas I think people are okay with having Ghostbusters without the Ecto-1. Like that's the other thing too, is like I don't think the Ecto-1 is like a core piece to a Ghostbusters collection. You know what I mean?
I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah, like absolutely. Like it would be nice. Like it's definitely like a nice piece, but I think people don't view it as being like essential.
Like I always thought when I displayed my Ghostbusters, that since I didn't have the Ecto-1, I would just use the Transformer Ecto as kind of the Ipso stand-in for the actual car because he's a little bit smaller and takes up less real estate. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I would like to go in on the Ecto, but like I said, I don't have like that car's taking up one shelf on its own, like on its own.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's real estate. I don't have, and it won't even be nice. It won't even be a good representation of the car because, like I said, you're gonna get just a side profile. So like I said, I had to think it through. Like I said, it sucks at the Tully. Yes, maybe in the aftermarket, maybe I can get lucky if somebody wants to sell a Tully, but in a Ghostbuster outfit. But if not, I still got him in part 1 outfit, so I'm good. I got my Rick Moranis representation. It's not a complete loss. I do want them streams, but I already came up with a fix for that, so I'm okay.
I kind of just want the Slimer.
The Slimer would be nice.
I kind of just really wanted the. It's kind of like. It's almost kind of making me not want to back the Ecto-1 because I kind of think it's shitty that this is how we get like Slimer's a main character. Slimer's like a core character. He should not be stuck behind a HasLab.
I agree.
Like the library ghost, whatever, like that's fine, but like, and Slimer's like a main character. Like remember the cartoon, like the real Ghostbusters? Like in the later seasons it became Slimer and the real Ghostbusters because Slimer outshined the actual Ghostbusters. Like I must admit, I think it's really shitty that they're taking like a main character that people have been wanting and locking him behind a behind a HasLab. Like, I do think that's kind of bullshit.
That is bullshit. Trunks was saying that he was glad that Hasbro never went in on some Power Ranger HasLabs. But it's got me thinking, like, what would they HasLab for Power Rangers that they haven't already released or hasn't already been released within the, like, Power Rangers Super Sentai franchise?
Like, they could have maybe done, like, a... See, it's hard because they did the Zord Ascension Megazords, but maybe something like a Serpentera or something. Like, they could have maybe HasLab something like that, or
I just wanted Titan-class
Titanus.
Megazord. Like, I just wanted Titan-class Megazords.
It's so perfect that, and that's why you'll never get it, because it just makes too much sense.
No, you're right. You're right.
I mean, the Megazords they used to come out with were pretty hefty. They were never, like, chump change. Hell, I remember with that Thunder Megazord I had when I was shit in my teens, and that shit was fucking pimp.
Yeah, I remember that.
That Thunder Megazord was fucking pimp. Okay? This shit was nothing little about it. That shit was, like I said, and I'm talking about this was the time when that shit, the QC was not a thing. Articulation, you get 5 points, nigga. But that shit was like presentation wise, it had presence. It's one of the few things that I don't have anymore that I'm upset that I don't, because that shit was that good.
Me too. I had quite a few. I had quite a few Megazords, and yeah, that's something that I kind of wish I held on to.
Bro, I used to have that. I had the Ranger's gun that turns into the sword. I had the Morpher with all the coins.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, yeah, man, like that shit got lost with, things happen. Things happen, houses burn down, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, like, I don't, like I said, there was times when I seen like the reissues of it out there, and I'm like, damn, I really kind of want it, but I know what kind of rabbit hole that will open up, right? So
yeah,
you gotta tread light, because like I said, I had a lot of that Power Ranger shit back in the day. Like, especially like when it, bro. See here, I'm gonna show my age a little bit. But when Power Rangers came out, that shit was a problem for the streets. Kung Fu, martial arts, and then like the figures themselves, son. Them shits were hard to come by, son. Them shits was like crack out there. You couldn't find them anywhere out there, and there weren't online retail stores to buy from. You literally had to hit the streets. You had to hit all the spots. Walmarts, the Kmarts, the Toys R Us's, the KB Toys. There was no BBTS out there on the streets. No Ami.
yeah.
I am BBTS with a BBC. Oh
my.
With that big black Voltron.
BBV.
Listen, Jimmy, we know you like the big black Voltron.
He's very big and black. Like, I'm not gonna say too black because it's never that way, but I thought I'd put it out there,
Oh, I think you put it out there, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Alright, man, let's I think we meandered on a little bit there. Let's jump into your number one source for news and information. Man, these pre-rolls hit harder than shit, but it's okay, because I can handle it. It's fake news. And oh yeah, by the way, this is a celebration figures, because this weekend is your guy's birthday. I'm getting old.
You're like
Yeah.
60.
You know what? I'm damn near close. 45 to be precise. Let's don't give me too much. I already got enough.
I am
Stop it. You like 31. Stop the cap.
I wish I was 31, bro.
I do too.
31, I was still kind of active, and my healing factor was working properly. It don't work no more.
I also wish I was 31.
I am 27.
Buddy, it's gonna go. Your clock's ticking now, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't say
Once you get past the age of 25, man, it starts to.
That's right. You know, like as they say, the first 25 years are free.
Now it's charging you.
Yeah, you just don't know it yet.
Just like that Justin Timberlake movie, son. Scare time off your wrist.
Oh, that movie sucked.
One day you're gonna bend over and you're gonna hear like a sound that you never heard before, and you're gonna be like, did I rip my pants, or was that inside of me?
Nah, he gonna start hearing ratchets and think somebody messing with his figure. That's like,
Yeah.
oh no, those are just my knees.
Yeah.
This ain't right. I want to be young and vital forever.
You'd be like, yo, why did the muscle just pop out of nowhere?
Yeah.
You're scaring me.
Listen,
I know.
your body's gonna betray you, son. It's gonna start glitching out on
It
you,
already-
son. I'm telling you, it's gonna start glitching out on you.
It already has.
Well,
I
that's
don't want
because you
no
sped it up and gave yourself blades. That's why.
Aw,
You killed your
Yeah.
immune system with blades.
Blades is awesome. You're just jealous.
I'm not jealous of blades.
Yeah, you jealous.
You know, listen. I see. Is that scar still there?
Yes.
Exactly. Blades this forever.
Not forever.
Yo.
It's just while I'm young. Keeps me going, you know?
That shit is tainted with sesame oil and MSG.
And LSD.
And whatever other foreign chemicals. Alright, let's go to fake news. Gotta make sure. Check that
Okay.
spaghetti policy. What we got here in the rip?
Got is this okay from Hyatt Toys? We got Rick Grimes from Walking Dead's the ones who live. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I
I never watched that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good looking Rick Grimes. Like I was even kind of tempted, but I'm not going in on it just because it's not from the main show. But if they start doing like main show figures, I might be a bit tempted.
Yeah, I've checked out of The Walking Dead a long time ago, so has the show even aired yet, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't even know. Like I said, I checked out.
Like, to be fair, like I watched the show a lot, but I don't know. Like, it was a thing for me where there was a point where they started deviating away from the comics too much, and then once there was too many people leaving. Like once Rick left the show, like Walking Dead was done for me.
Yeah, I was kind of the same way. I was like, once like the main character started dying, it's like I figured this is where the show would end, but we just kind of just keep pushing on, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's why sometimes I think
crazy.
sometimes, like, I know when shows or adaptations deviate off from the source, it's like, yeah, it can be good, but then in some cases, then you find yourself in this position where it's like you're supposed to have an end. This is supposed to end.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these characters or some or others shouldn't even existed in the first place. Daryl.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
yeah, see,
It's one of those things, like I said, because they put themselves in that position to kind of deviate from the source. You're now in this position where now your source, your property is so watered down that no one cares anymore now.
yeah.
It's
I
so
used to
watered
like.
down with you just kind of kept it on its own thing, and you don't need to sit there and explore other aspects where it's like, no, this is what made it good. Tell that story and then be done. Sometimes you
Daryl
don't
used
need to get more.
Daryl used to be a good character. They just like did too much with him.
Yeah,
I feel.
they turned him into like the ultimate MacGuffin.
Yeah.
He's motherfucking. He's literally the motherfucker with the rabbit foot.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just,
He show up when you need him. He always got a way out. And like I said, everybody else fucking will die. This motherfucker find a way to live.
yeah.
It's just the ultimate MacGuffin man. And they could do that because, yeah, he didn't exist anywhere within the actual comic. So, like I said, he's just literally Jesus. Jesus playing Survivor.
Yep.
Then, like I said, then they do another show where the motherfucker go to like another country. Like, we just out here worldly traveling. Everybody else get eat the fuck up. But good old Daryl, he could go on vacation. We
He
go
went to
we
France.
go in other countries to kill zombies. We so good at what we do.
Yeah, he was in France. Like that show to me, like that was just basically a ripoff of The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, it was one of those things that it didn't exist because you have a character who never existed in the first place. You can now make it exist. And like, yeah, is
Yeah.
it something anybody cares about? Maybe. Most probably didn't. Because it's like, yeah, man, I'm done. Like the source material is what brought me here. Once that was done, I don't there's nothing else I need to see. Like I don't
I
need
don't
a
know.
I
Like
don't I like I mean the prequel was a good idea, but then that shit lost its way like literally within the first fucking season.
yeah.
But then the rest was just like whatever, bro.
I gave I gave the show like a fair chance, but once
Everybody
I
did.
kind of like I watched it a lot, but like once like Rick was gone, and then once like Michonne was gonna be leaving the show, I checked out, and when Rick and Michonne became a couple, like I kind of didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Kind of a slap in the face to Lori.
Fuck
It's
Lori.
because like
She was fucking shame. Get out of here, bro.
it's just because it's like in the comics, like Rick and Michonne, they're like they're almost like I'm trying to think of what's a good way to put it. Like they're partners, like they're like equals. Like they're not fucking. Like that's not their dynamic. Like they're not fucking in the comics. Like or at least they're not fucking each other. Like they're like equals. Like Michonne is like almost like his second in command. Like that's their dynamic. It's like that one DC movie where Batman got it on with Batgirl. It's
Ugh.
like
Forget
Oh,
about
you know
that.
yeah, like like it's just like that's not their dynamic, like that's not their relationship, and to me, like when they did that in the show, I kind of didn't like that. Like, I kind of put
like
me off.
he ended up with Andrea in the comics,
Yeah,
and that worked out. Like, why couldn't we do that? Why'd we have to kill her after like 2 seasons or 3?
Yeah, like I said, they did a lot of deviations, and it just kind of like they painted themselves in the corner because they wanted to have a reason to keep going after that initial like because like I said, once you get to a certain part of the arc, you know you're getting towards the end.
yeah,
Like once you get past the Negan arc, it's not that far off that this shit is about to end. because like a good portion of the main characters are like dead already, way before Glenn.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, they painted themselves in that, and it's like, yeah, I don't care after the fact. It's just like we're done here. But anyway, let's moving on. Rick, $25, September of 25.
Oh, all right. We got Cyberzoic Fireguard, 1/18 scale action figure. I don't know what this is. This looks kind of badass.
I'm saying it reminds me of some kind of like Mortal Kombat guy or something.
It's cool.
Like he looks like somebody that would be in Mortal Kombat. Hey, did y'all see that Ghostface in Mortal Kombat's Fatality?
Yeah.
I know he's in it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Game is shit, but
But-
like the Fatality is still cool, still good.
Did you see? Did you guys like see like the background on like Ghostface? Like they gave him like a little story. Like, did you guys see that?
I haven't.
So, like I guess they were saying that there's actually like 3 different Ghostfaces in the game, and like 2 of the Ghostface are like existing like Mortal Kombat characters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what, do you have to finish the like campaign to find out with them or something?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know if they're gonna reveal it, but they were kind of talking about that like cuz like when you're playing as Ghostface, I guess there's points where you can have other Ghostface, like they'll like jump in and help you out or whatever, and I guess that's what they were saying, that like canonically 2 of the Ghostfaces are like actual Mortal Kombat characters, but they're like it's a mystery
But it's like, is the characters that's
as to who they
currently
are.
on that roster or like older characters
No,
that aren't on
o-
the
o-
roster?
o- older characters that aren't on the roster.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cobra from Armageddon.
Yeah, like I heard Cobra, and I heard I think it's Kira. Like they said it was 2 like obscure like characters.
Shijinku.
Oh, that would be cool.
All right, well, $29, March of 25. Then we got another person from the same Cyberzork. This one looks kind of cool though.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a space knight or something.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it looks badass.
Luke Cage. Luke
Mm.
Cage in space.
1/18 scale, that's really small though, right?
Yeah, these are like 4 inches.
Okay.
Almost 5. But yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty itty bitty. They're pretty itty bitty. Also $29, March of 2025.
Whoa, here we go. We got Dragalina.
That's what I was saying. Dragalina.
Wow, that sounds like a 4-year-old came up with that name.
So like I couldn't think of a name, so I asked my kid. He was like,
Yeah.
Dragalina, Dad.
We were 5 figures in, and I was tired. I couldn't think of a name.
It's like I was just sleeping and I woke up, Dracula! Fuck. This is a fever dream. God damn it. Like, I mean, even the names, Cyberzoic. Like, what are we doing here, though? The names.
Yeah.
It's like we had to find something that wasn't trademarked already. So me and my partner Gary, you know, we had a night of drinking, and then we blacked out. And I woke up and I was like, Cyberzoic. I was like, write it down, Gary. Next name was Dracula.
We had 2 months to come up with all the names, and we procrastinated until the night before.
For real. Just blurting out the first thing that came out our mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. $29. March is 25. Oh, she's got a cyber beast. Nice.
Whoa.
Cyber beast. You know, a cyber beast.
Oh, that's cool. This is the coolest one. Why is it?
Wait, but if
Why is
her
it
name is
different
Dragalina,
colors?
why she's not riding a dragon?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. I don't know why the well, see, this is just the outline of what it is, but the color is this color. I think this is just the armor set for the beast, which is $30. March of 25, because then the beast is this one right here that you would put the armor on. It's the tan version.
You gotta buy the armor and the beast separately?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ah, come on.
Listen, they had to get their money,
Cyberzoic.
son. They had to get their money with
Come
this
on,
idea.
Come on, Cyberzoic.
Cyberzoic! You love it.
Wow.
You gotta pay for the beast. So then you can put
Be
armor
better,
on the
Cyberzoic.
beast. Listen, they also got
better.
dinosaurs. Look, they got raptors. Cyberzoic's trying to give you everything, son. Knights, bitches, big tooth tigers, and raptors. Look,
I just giving it to you all
dragons
all
and
separately.
a dragon, son. This Arctic dragon, son. Look at this. Cyberzoic is doing everything. Oh shit! Look, and ships. I forgot about these ships. Look at this. Cyberzoic does everything, and Robo Beast, Razor Hound. He's a Razor Hound. Get you a Razor Hound, son. Listen, I might be. You know what? Cyberzoic they might have sold me. Look at this. They're like, oh shit! Look at the other raptor. I didn't even see that one, bro. They're giving you the Jurassic Park you always wanted, son. With lasers. Bro, when do we get the Raptor accessory pack where they get lasers?
Well, Cyberzoic's coming for everybody's money.
Yo, son. They said, how do we make a toy line that grabs everyone's attention? Do they like half-naked women? Yes. Do they like knights in armor that look like they're in space? Yes. Do they have dudes with blades on their arms, but also kind of ninja-like? Yes. Do they have tigers who can also wear laser armor like a battle cat? Yes. Do we got Robo Beast? Yes. How about flying jet skis? Yes, sir. Raptors, you ask? Yes, two kinds. Winged and skin and featherless. And just for added measures, a goddamn dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, Cyberzoic. Cyberzoic. Come get you some. All it's missing now is literally, I don't even know. I think they covered all the bases. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, Robo Beast, Razor Hound. Although the Razor Hound, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Kind of got a Michael Bay Transformy vibe, but a little cleaner. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Shit! Look at that! We've come full circle. You get armor them with the Robo Beast. Look at that. They subverted my expectations, man. Did you see that? I did not even know
Fuck,
that.
Cyberzoic's coming for all the money.
Yo, they turned it into a Dino fucking rider. Oh, shit. This just changed everything. It's a 2-in-1. It's Transformer. Let's fucking go. Cyberzoic, you are showing me to never judge a book by its cover. Remember where you were on that day, ladies and gentlemen. $40, March of 25.
Oh, here we go. We got Leatherface. We got the Pretty Woman variation of Leatherface from the end of the first movie. This is cool. It's part of their 8-inch cloth line.
Are you getting this?
No.
Why not?
No, sir. I think we already have an ultimate of this guy coming out, don't we?
Mm-hmm. I thought
think
this
Jimmy's
would be the
getting this,
ultimate
though.
because it's got the soft goods and everything.
I think Jimmy's getting this though.
Jimmy, are you awake over there, sir?
Yeah, I'm awake.
I will say I'm definitely buying the shit out of that Nubbins.
Nubbins.
Yeah, like I'm buying the shit out of Nubbins. It's not even a question.
That's good to know, sir. He's got the hammer and the chainsaw. He's all clean, no blood.
Yeah, because this is after he's done all the killing. All the killing is done now, and now he's about to sit down and have a nice dinner.
I always wonder, like, in these horror movies, like, how do you, like, just live in a house and do all this killing and nobody fucks with you?
I don't know. They're too
Like,
afraid of getting killed.
none of the authorities just come like, yo, bomb his house. Just bomb his house.
Yeah.
And then shoot anything that moves.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny when you think about it. But I think they did that. I think they did that in one of the sequels. Like all the townspeople showed up and shot all the Sawyers.
I mean, you would think.
Yeah.
Well, 40 beans, May of 25.
Oh, here we go. It's Nubbins.
Nubbins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's favorite character, Nubbins.
Yeah.
The lovable scamp.
Yeah, he is though. Like he is though. Like he has so many like iconic scenes in that movie. This is great. I'm excited for this one. I'm gonna get this because I don't think we'll get I don't think we'll get an ultimate nubbins. And I think if they're I think if we get a Drayden at some point, I think it'll be in the 8-inch cloth. Like I don't see us getting an ultimate. What do you think, Jimmy?
No, I don't think you're getting an ultimate ever.
Yeah, so I think this is probably the one to get. And he's great. Like Nubbins is great.
Give me a second. I gotta jump on the boat. It's time for SmackDown.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Then, now, forever, together, never. Cody Rhodes. Endorse Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, this is great. I'm definitely going in on this.
$40, May 2025. We got Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. It's from Bandai Namco. It's like 6 inches. It's tiny.
This I'm probably not getting.
Getting
I'm
the
probably not getting
baby
this.
Zilla.
No. It looks nice for the price point, but
Oh, so they writing Randy off after that pile driver?
yeah. After that ugly ass pile driver.
Ugly ass pile driver. I've done better pile drivers.
That's right.
$40 for the Zilla. January 25.
Well, it's $40.
$40
What the
for the
fuck?
Zilla. It's only
What
like I
the
said, it's only
fuck?
like a little 6-inch Zilla. It's a little baby Zilla.
Holy shit! I thought this was one of those like $20 Godzilla figures. $40? Get the fuck out of here!
$40 for the baby Zilla.
I feel like I'm watching SmackDown, but all I'm thinking about is watching the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight later on.
You really watching that nonsense?
Oh, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that.
It's probably rigged though.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my time with that.
It's like they're friends. Like Tyson and him are friends. Like you ain't get to see Jake Paul like fucking dead on his face, you know. Sadly,
You're not, because Jake Paul's gonna knock Tyson out.
I swear to God, if that happens, I'm gonna be so fucking angry.
Get ready for it to happen. Here's what's gonna happen. Tyson is gonna come at Jake Paul in a flurry, and then Jake Paul's just gonna dance around him until Tyson gets gassed out, and then Jake Paul will just knock him out.
Oh
with,
no, man!
pretty
Tyson
punch.
still hit like a hammer, man. He might rock. He might punch him into the shadow realm, son. I don't know. And
No,
Disco,
but
thanks for coming through. Yeah. I mean, the look of Bucky Barnes in the Thunderbolts. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like put too much stock in it because you know how they be cutting shit out to avoid like spoilers. So he might have something better. Who knows? If not, it's not the best look. Like the Winter Soldier look was still the best look, but you know you can't be Winter Soldier. So
Well, here we go. All right, from Baki, you got we got what's this Dopo Orochi. Uh, I know this guy. He's I think he's one of the he's one of the inmates that gets released. There's one point where they release a bunch of convicts to try to go kill the strongest high school student, Baki. And I think he's like one of those guys.
Yo, you stupid buff, son.
I think I could be like, listen, like I could be kind of, I could be wrong about some of those facts. Baki is kind of like a fever dream.
I mean, I still need to kind
Uh,
of see this anime because it seems like
that's pretty
dudes are
wild.
just wilding out, fighting
Yeah,
and shit.
it's pretty wild. It's like there's like this one guy, like it's like he's able to kill people by like punching like he punches like so close to their face that like he punches the air away from them and like they suffocate. Like it's fucking wild. like it's it's wild. This all right. I'm not gonna get this, but it's cool to see like Storm Collectibles is still going strong with the Baki.
Oh, whoa, oh. Pop off
Yeah.
the whole gi. And we got
Yeah.
the leopard speedos. What the fuck?
I kind of want this more now.
Over here
Those
looking like roided out, looking like extra roided out. This is a Sagat second form, son. Get out of here.
yeah.
This is a Sagat second form. Yeah, you can't tell me that.
The leopard speedo makes me want it. I think Jimmy should get this.
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Jimmy's gonna buy 4 of these. That way he got 2 with the gi off and 2 with the gi on. $100. Uh, Not available for Brazil, so fuck off Brazil. You get none of these Storm collectibles. You gets
Yeah.
none.
For Brazil, Brazil gets no
Brazil
love
get
from
all the
Storm
hate, son.
Collectibles.
They get no love for it. The Storm collectibles is like, yo, I want this to ship to everybody but Brazil.
Yeah.
Like, what did the person who works for Storm Collectible have a bad time in Brazil one time, and he was like, "Fuck this country.
I don't know.
That's what it feels like, though, because it's very specific when it goes, will ship to U.S. and worldwide, excluding Brazil. So then it's not worldwide. This shit is not worldwide. Brazil just got
I
X'd
love
out.
I love that it's like worldwide or USA and worldwide. Like the person writing this was like, okay, well, what's the main country? America. Okay, then I guess everyone else. like,
Everyone else. And then
like it's not
specifically
just like
go Brazil. So I'll send this shit to Saudi Arabia, but fuck Brazil. It's just
like why is it USA and worldwide? Why does it not just say like worldwide excluding Brazil? Why is it like USA and everybody else, you know? Except Brazil, of course.
probably more than
Fuck
likely
Brazil, I
because
guess.
they know probably a lot of their orders is basically in the US.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like if you happen to be living in another country, then yeah, you be considered worldwide.
That's right.
Except for Brazil, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Like I said, Brazil, I don't know what Brazil did to BBTS. But they said, you know what, not even BBTS, but the Storm Collectibles. So they just like, nope, y'all cannot have. Y'all can like straight eat a dick. Mm.
Fuck is that thing?
The Spot from Across the Spider-Verse, not a fan of the look of the figure. It just looks weird.
I kind of did not like that movie.
When does the sequel come out?
Like years away, they said.
Yeah, like it got like pushed back by like a very long time.
Like I said,
But,
I think when we get to the conclusion of this shit,
like 3 years.
Dude, I don't think people are even going to remember that movie in 3 years.
No, they're not.
It's like I already forgot.
Why did it get pushed back so far? Like, what was the reason? I don't remember.
I don't know.
You should probably just say fuck it at this point.
I never liked the animation. I thought I thought it all looked kind of dumb.
I mean, the animation I'm fine with. Like, you know, it's whatever. Like, it's just when it doesn't translate figure wise, it just looks weird.
Yeah.
And now you're like just stuck at a point where it's like, okay, when do we get to conclusion and all this? When maybe they're waiting to reset their MCU. I don't know. Like, I don't see. But yeah, like you said, by that point, no one's really gonna care, or if they even remember.
Oh.
All right, well, Spot 26, March of 25.
Okay, so we got from NECA, we got Dr. Hannibal Lecter, masked in his strapped to his gurney. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, forklift.
He's on a dolly.
He's on a forklift.
He's on a dolly.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you call it.
It ain't a forklift, brother.
Well, I don't know if I don't know what everything is called, brother.
Come on, brother.
I don't know everything.
I call it a dolly.
I think yeah, this is just kind of a pretty much straight up re-release. Um, no articulation on this guy. No nothing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
it's yeah.
whack.
Like they're like lately th've just been refusing. Like they've been didn't they re-release this? Isn't this like an old figure?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, like why are we doing the McFarlane treatment? You know, where we just like get all these old molds and call it brand new and then charge up the ass. Like just make
That's
an
kind of wild.
yeah, make an ultimate Hannibal Lecter. Nobody gives a fuck about a Hannibal Lecter that can't move. I don't.
Doing that women's United States title, what, this tournament?
It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild how things come full circle. Like when Hit Row last time, like all four members of Hit Row were together and they got drafted to SmackDown. Like BFAB got released, and then like 2 years later, like she's somehow back. But not only is she back, she's the only member of Hit Row left on the main roster.
Now, how many rounds are there supposed to be in this women's tournament?
There's a lot. There's a lot of rounds. I think there's like four rounds. Four or six rounds, and they're all triple threats.
Women's US title.
Mhm.
$38, February of 25. Yeah. The best Gundam right here. Mobile Fighter G Gundam. So 1 in 1/44th scale model kits.
Mm.
But it's the best Gundam. Shining fingers.
Yeah, that's cool. I think I think my only issue here is that this is pretty small, right?
That's what?
Yeah.
Like this guy's pretty small, right? Like he's only like 4 inches or something.
Yeah.
Eh.
Like I said, if it was at least around like 6 inches or something, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to at least keep things in the 6 inch mark for my figures. If they're not like meant to be bigger than that.
But this is an actual model. Yeah, it's an actual model. I ain't got time to build. I ain't got time.
You ain't got time for that, Jimmy?
I ain't got time for it.
I thought you was a real one.
Mm-mm.
Oh man. But hey, $40. Third quarter of 25. This one's for the boys.
Oh my.
This is a cyber fraud forced fantasy girl bat Sonic Blast attacker, Maria. Hey, Maria.
Maria?
Yeah, she rock out. You pull your cock out. Then she takes her shoes off, Jimmy.
Whoa.
Oh my god. That's like crazy, you guys.
How many of these you buying, Jimmy?
I mean, how many do you want me to buy?
I mean, that's up to you, sir.
I disagree. I think it's up to you.
I mean, I am not the one with the foot fetish here, sir.
I don't have a foot fetish.
Is that right?
I
I'd say several episodes would say differently.
I disagree.
You better go back and look at the product.
I disagree.
Well, okay. So you're gonna get what? 3? Got you down for 3. And she's got a goblin glider.
Put me down for 69.
See, look at that. She's got the goblin glider with the boob windows for gooning, for extra gooning.
Boob? What the fuck is a boob
Goblin
window?
glider for gooning.
I don't
Now, look
think
at Jimmy over here acting like he don't know what gooning is.
He knows.
I don't know what goonin is. What is that? Am I a goon? Y'all are confusing me, you know?
Yeah, Trunks, this is a model kit too. With the goon glider.
Oh, I ain't building that. Should have said that from the beginning.
I told you this yesterday.
I forget.
That's why because you were too busy gooning.
Oh, you mean masturbating?
Give this man a cookie.
Oh yeah, I know what it is. I know that.
He was gooning. That's why you weren't
I didn't
paying
know
attention.
I didn't know we called some stupid shit like that though.
What, gooning?
Yeah.
That's what they're calling it now. You're gooning, you're cooming. It's all that stuff.
What about grooming?
No, you don't want to be grooming.
Oh.
That's no.
Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah, that's not good. That's bad.
Like Diddy?
Like Diddy. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
It is not good. But you can be gooning over women's feet with breast windows who rock out while you pull your cock out because you gooning.
My door's open.
There's no judgment.
My door's open. Like just,
God damn.
like just casually, like my door's open.
I mean, honestly, truthfully, all jokes aside, it's a cool figure with the glider and the guitar. I don't get it. Like, what's it meant to be? I guess that's her weaponry. But you know, she got her goblin glider for gooning and crooning.
What I want to know is the window open?
The window does not, but who knows? You got to put it together yourself, so you gonna find out.
Yeah, but the shoes, like, who cares about the window? I mean, I don't like that.
And look, she got a homegirl who sings on the mic. I bet you she takes her shoes off, Jimmy.
I don't know if she does. So,
I mean,
right now, she's just some useless lady.
Look at him. Let's find out. Nuke Matrix. Oh, they got a lot of chicks. Does she take her shoes off, Jimmy? I bet she does.
Why are we targeting me?
Because
like, let me have my.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
Listen, let me have my kinks, brother.
I'm not saying you can't. That's what I said. I'm trying to help you out. HBO, man, help a brother out. Help
you guys,
a brother out.
You guys are into little people, and I don't say anything about it.
Wait, what little people? I ain't see no little people. Where?
You're like, you like used to show like little people doing it and stuff.
I mean, little people are very captivating, son. Yes, indeed. But I don't see none right now. And they don't make action
Well,
figures of little people,
well,
so
not yet.
not yet. Motherfucker, where's Willow? Huh?
Yeah, where's Willow?
So stop it. Listen, you can get her right now, Jimmy, for $60, $6 deposit, January 25. Okay?
Well, that's 3 6s, sixes. I don't know about that.
You want it?
Okay.
They
Could I
removed that show from Disney Plus. Like, that's how bad it was. Whoa! All right, here we go, baby. Speaking of things, we got the next figure from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Figure Rise line. We of course are getting Obelisk, the Tormentor. I think once we saw the Winged Dragon of Ra, I think we all could have put those puzzle pieces together and been like, okay, they're gonna make the gods. Yeah, this is fucking cool. Yeah, I'm getting this. Not even a question about it. Buy the shit out of this. Put it together myself. Not even a problem.
And it's articulated. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know if Monster Arts will ever make the gods. Like I suspect they may, but I don't know if they'll make them as large as these ones.
Let me have my kinks, brother. Come on, brother.
It barely advances.
Like of all the people that could have won this triple threat, you take the most established person.
That Tyson fight's going on right now, right?
I think so.
Right now it's the undercard.
Oh.
Yeah, it's free. Like it's free if you got Netflix, so you know I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Well, I think I'll be fine. Like I said, I don't need my brain to rock that quickly.
Yeah, this Obelisk Tormentor is sick. I'm definitely excited for this.
And I mean, hey, set you back $92. Third quarter of 25.
I pre-ordered this because I knew I was gonna get it, and I didn't even look at the price. Holy shit, it's pricey.
Got some Transformers to combine. Alright, for Mastermind, we've got Ventus or Blades from the Protector Bots. This is their masterpiece version of one of the Protector Bots.
Blades. Looks good.
It's a combined mode arm. Alt mode's decent.
No parts forming, right?
No parts forming. At least not that I know of. It does. I think there might be some minor, but nothing as it like the Zeta is. Like there's no extra body parts.
I like the legs. They look really blocky, which is kind of tune accurate.
Yeah, I dig that too. The feet, though, I'm not that crazy about, though. They look very this kind of blah. But everything else looks decent. I mean, I would just kind of wonder how does it scale with the Zeta ones? Especially for not having parts forming. Because like I said, at least if it scales a certain way, I'd go in on this. Because like I said, I don't have a defensor. So this would definitely be something I would fuck with.
This is Mastermind, you said?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't think I've ever owned anything from Mastermind. I don't think.
I got a lot of MMC shit. They make good figures. I got a lot
What,
of
what
I
was
got a lot of their reformatted stuff. The IDW shit.
they made? They made the DJD, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got those. Those are nice.
Yeah, they do a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of it. I got a lot of their. They make the cassettes, the masterpiece scale cassettes, like they did the Rumble and the Frenzy, the Eject, the Rewind. They do a lot of different style of Transformers, but like I said, they've done the combiners. Like I said, they did the Combaticons first, and now they're doing Defensor here, but they're not doing parts forming. So, but like I said, people said the Bruticus was pretty decent for not having parts forming. So, I'm hoping this one is good. If it, like I said, if it is, I'll go in. He's gonna set you back 115, 1150 deposit, April of 25.
Ooh, okay, so this is pretty cool. I got a different version of it, but if you miss like the timed edition, you can get you a Mondo animated series Scarecrow.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah, that's a good figure. I like what Mondo is doing with this line. Clayface is apparently next. So get your wallets prepped, ladies.
Ladies.
Yeah, I called you a lady because, well, I don't really have a reason. Because you're a pussy. Nah, you ain't a pussy.
Did you guys see that clip where the dude like walks up to he walks up to somebody at a thrift store and he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am." And she's like, "I'm not a fucking ma'am."
Oh, I think I did.
I don't know why I just thought of that, but that was pretty damn funny. TikTok be wild sometimes.
Look, a white man's holding him. I identify with this. I'm getting it.
How could you say that? How could you say that?
What? Why Jimmy only sees race? Why he can't just be like a man is holding it? Why he's got to be a white man?
Well, I help the blind. Like, how are they gonna know otherwise?
You know what? You're right. My bad. My
Yeah,
bad, fam.
yeah. Think before you speak next time.
You're doing God's work.
Yeah. Man, I'm a good person.
Did you know that thinking about doing something nice produces the same amount of endorphins as actually doing it?
Oh, so I don't have to do anything. I could just
That's right.
I
Like
could just
if you just think about doing something nice, like, that's as good as you're gonna feel. Like you're never gonna feel better than that. So
Oh, okay. This is good to know. This is
yeah,
perfect
do
for like a relationship. It's like I thought
do with
about taking
that
you
what
out,
you will.
but I didn't. But I felt good about it anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Scarecrow, buck 95, 1950 deposit, March of 25.
Oh, all right. Here we go. the infamous Joker box set, deluxe set, whatever you want to call it.
Set everybody's been asking for. The Murray Franklin Show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his name, Murray. Murray, that's right.
Yep, Murray. Yeah, this is actually like a nice set. Like objectively, like this is a nice set. But Todd is kind of wild for that price.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like even the figures at $25 a piece. You're telling me that diorama or that background or those accessories is worth $200.
are we paying this much just for the likeness of De Niro?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even get a gun. Oh, well, you do get a gun. Cool. I'm about to say, at least you better have a gun.
How are they allowed to give him a gun? Like, isn't it still Warner Brothers?
I think they're starting to ease up on that because Jonah Hex came with a bunch of guns.
Oh, well, yeah. All right, good. All right, good.
Yeah, this I mean this should be like $100 tops.
The enemy of collecting.
Big time.
Yeah, this is just a little bit.
Yeah, this is just like I said, like if this was like $100, I'd be in on it. Like there'd be no question about it. But this is just way overpriced.
I mean, he's really trying to sell it like, oh, this is something like a collector's thing you'll want. Like, I think I'm okay. I'm not. I haven't been sitting there like, man, I really like Robert De Niro. You feel me? Want a Robert De Niro, mommy? Get it for Christmas.
I mean,
Billy's been dying for a Robert De Niro.
I want a Robert De Niro, but I don't want to pay $250 for a one.
Well, that's the way it is, little Jimmy. You gotta pay.
I'm not little.
I'm grown.
I'm a growing organism.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
I'm a better man than you'll ever be. You know
Are you
why?
sure about that?
Because I'm buying this for you.
I don't want it.
Well, you're gonna get it.
Well, then it's gonna cost you $250 with a $25 deposit. March at 25, Jimmy. So
Yeah, I'll just wait for Mayfex.
you sure you're gonna have that money? They might take your Ecto 1 money. Plus that deposit, man. You're gonna take your Ecto 1 money.
I need my Ecto 1 money. Oh, hello. I see Booba.
Yeah.
Boys. This is Maya from King of Fighters from Very Cool.
Ooh, that's a very cool name. You see what I did there? You dumb motherfuckers.
She's very busty.
This is, what is it? Like a Fison body, right?
Yeah, with the no joints.
Yeah. Oh my god, I thought she was crapping something out for a second.
Oh my god.
What?
See what's wrong with this figure, you know?
What's wrong with you?
It's a
Can't take
perfectly
this guy anywhere.
You could take me everywhere. To the park, to the bay, eat some hay, mold some clay. What do you say?
They got soft goods, so you know what that means, Jimmy.
I can take it off and squeeze.
Let's hear it for the toys. Guy with two names. What's going on, guy with two names? You're not seeing none of this. It's too spicy. It's too spicy,
Oh,
sir.
he's too young.
Listen, Jimmy's already got the real action figure, the one last week. Jimmy was embracing.
I was holding her,
You were holding
and
her, Jimmy.
I love it. It's kind of jarring being out in public, and I
you
open
see
my.
that, Jimmy? Look at that.
Oh, black bar.
Whoa.
Oh, you take your
That's
socks
so.
off too, son.
Anytime I see a black bar, I know it's for me because underneath that black bar are things I would like to look at. Unless it's a penis.
Oh my.
You know what? That's a good answer, sir. Good answer.
Thank you.
So how many of these you buying?
One for every black bar. So 2. That way I can have one with the clothes and one without the clothes.
You know what? That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So there
Thank
you go.
you.
It's going to
I'm
set you
gonna get
back $280, $28 deposit, second quarter of 25.
I'm gonna get 3 so I can have her in various stages of undressing.
Oh, fucking sicko.
So it's like every room you go to, she's starting to take off her clothes, Matt? Is that what you're saying?
Precisely.
You know what?
Precisely.
That's very perverted, but very smart.
That's
Thank you.
creative. Very
So
creative.
that
like-
is creative perversions right there, okay?
So like when I get out of bed and go to my kitchen, like each room I go through, it gets like progressively better.
Gets progressively sexier.
Exactly, yes.
And then when you go to work, they'll ask, "How was your morning?" You'll just be like, "It was sexy."
He'd be like, it was
Yeah, that's what I say any
stimulating.
other day,
I'm
but-
ready to start the day.
Yeah.
But I also need to take a quick nap because I rubbed one out before I got to work. just a quick one.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what this is.
Phil.
It's Phil. But I don't know if he might have a job though. That's a cool looking helmet or face he's got going on there. He's Murphy the Devil.
Oh my!
And he takes it
This
off.
is my-
He's just a brooding teen.
This is my third favorite Phil. Oh, fourth favorite.
Looks pretty good though. The body's not that much to write home about, but with the soft goods on, it's okay. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Like the body's not. It's nothing spectacular, but I like the dingy kind of tracksuit we got going on here. Blood Mage. We be doing dark magic. Hey now.
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, Murphy here. Well, he's pricey though. 425. Good God, how tall is this motherfucker?
Yowza.
That's an Ecto 1.
1.6. With a 42.50 deposit. Third quarter of 25. Good.
Okay. This came out of like nowhere. I don't think anybody would have predicted this, but Hot Toys, they're giving you like a scaled bat missile from Returns, which like they did the Batmobile and they did the Batwing, but I didn't expect this. So that's a nice treat for anybody who has like the 6 scale Return suit, I guess.
The Bat Missile. I remember having that Batmobile that can actually turn into the Bat Missile when I was a kid. It's a pretty good ass Batmobile back in the day.
I feel like the only people who are going to get this are those who already have the Batmobile, though, because if it's one or the other, you're going to get like the basic Batmobile. So I guess if you're hardcore about this movie, you know, you had a good day today.
Plus, you better have a Batman.
Yeah, I think he's getting re-released, or he just did get re-released. So I do not have any Keaton Batmans though.
Oh, that's cool. The wheels come out a little bit. Bat Missile is 625 with a 62.50 deposit. March 26. Okay, we got plenty of time. Stock up on that. And before we call it on Fig News, there was one thing I wanted to talk about. Where is it? Super Seven's having like a really, at least BBTS is having a big sale on a lot of Super 7 figures. And I know we were talking about this yesterday, and it's like, is anybody out here even buying Super 7? Because clearly they're not, because like this is not even the first time BBTS has to have like a clearance on just about damn near everything. Like the only things they don't have Super 7 on sale is like the like current line of like Thundercat figures. Those are the only ones you can't get on discount. Everything else is on discount as far as Super 7 items are concerned.
All the stuff that's not listed here is actually stuff they sold last year during their mega sale. Like, dude, they had so much. All of their SpongeBob stuff was on sale. Their freaking Ren and Stimpy stuff. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Like, nobody was buying it. I bought that shit up as soon as it dipped down in price. Like, I did. I even like uploaded a video about it. And this year, I guess they're doing it again for the rest of everything. That's
Which
just
is kind of
not
interesting because they got these Mousers here for 27, which is a 5-pack. I might fuck around and get 2 of these.
like Super 7 shit. Just is not moving.
It's
Even
not,
the good stuff.
because one, like I said, I don't know really too many retail outlets that are carrying this. Like I said, unless you have one of those kind of like specialty like toy stores in your area that might carry this, maybe. But I don't know any retail stores like Walmart. Walmart just started carrying them, and then they disappeared. Like they didn't. Now they don't want to carry them. And like I said, the only time I've seen them is on like BBTS and a few other sites. But like the price is always so ridiculous. I'm like, who's buying this? Like okay, so right now they got that cheaper version of the BBTS is now selling that cheaper version of the Super 7 Lino, which we already seen. It looks like dog shit. But then here's the one in the red jumpy from the Ultimate, which is a lot better looking. Like, why not just buy this? Why would I buy that one that you made to be cheap when I could buy this one that actually looks good? Sure, he's in the red jump. He ain't in the proper colors. Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura back.
You know what though? Some blue paint will fix that up for you real quick.
But it would make no sense to like why would I buy that when hey you just knocked off the actual good version on sale. It's actually cheaper than what you're trying to offer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, like they really, like I said, they're not doing so hot, man. They might need to rethink their business model. Because I mean, like everything is pretty much on sale.
Like I said last year,
Yeah,
I
like
hit
if
the
you wanted
jack.
Ultimate's Goldar, hey, you get it now for like $27.
It was seriously shocking with their last sale. Like the entire Space Odyssey, like the 2001 Space Odyssey stuff, the entire series was like super cheap. All of their Animaniacs gone like as soon as they went up for sale. It was crazy. Like nobody bought them. Nobody was buying them for so long, and as soon as they dropped that price by like half, everybody ate that shit up. And that's why you ain't seeing them here on this sale because they all gone.
Yeah, well now these are all going on sale.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to get a couple of Simpsons a little bit cheaper, look at that, the New Japan stuff.
Like Super 7 really needs to rethink how they price these. It's sort of like the McFarlane thing I was talking about before the show. These aren't high quality. They shouldn't be high quality priced.
No.
Exactly.
Okay, you want some Pinky in the Brain, some Animaniacs? I mean, this is still pretty pricey for what they're asking. For the set of 5 here.
I picked up just the Ren and Stimpy. Or, sorry, the Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah, these are just too expensive for what they are. I think Jimmy kind of said it best. Like Super 7 needs to realize that like they're not like high end.
They're not. I don't know why they thought they were, or who gave them that impression that they were. Because I've seen, like, every time I've seen their figures, I feel like they look cheap. And I'm like, why are these figures that look kind of cheaper than the ones I'm buying from Hasbro and NECA? Yours look kind of cheap, and you charging $50-something for these figures. Like, make that, like, kind of make sense right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, all their shit is basically now on sale. So if you were looking to get some Silverhawks, now'd be the time, because it's a little bit cheaper now. You get them on a pretty good discount if you're in the Power Rangers, and like I say, you want certain ones, maybe, yeah.
There's the Turtle Van. They got it down to $350. That's still...
Hell, they got the, whatchamacallit, even the Thundercat thing.
Yeah. I can't really complain about this price though because of the Ecto one. But originally, weren't these like 500 a pop, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, like that's fucking crazy, man. It's freaking nuts.
I mean, the honest,
Yeah.
they might take another 100 off of it. Take another 100 off of it, or at least drop 50 off of that or something to make it at least reasonable for somebody. But hey, it's gonna just continue to just not sell. That's it. That's why y'all sitting there trying to discount it now, because none of this shit is selling. Like I said, the only stuff that's really selling is like Thundercat shit, but you gotta go to like the base Thundercat stuff for it to still be like, oh, we're not discounting that shit. The other stuff, like, nah, you gotta pay out. You gotta you know what I'm saying? Like Little Lino, nah, you still gotta pay top dollar for him.
Yeah, because like Thundercats is their one line. Like Thundercats is like their bread and butter, because that's their one line where it's popular and nobody else is making Thundercats. But like nobody wants GI Joe figures from Super 7 because you already have Classified, or like nobody wants Transformers from Super 7. Even the stuff like the SpongeBob and the Simpsons and the Animaniacs, like people don't want to pay $50 for those. People don't want to pay $50 for the Simpsons. That's why that new Simpsons line, that's why people are liking it so much, cuz they're only $15.
Like, look here, they still got their regular Ultimate at $50. Like I said, they know this the only line that's really selling, but it's like, for how long though? Like, motherfuckers barely want to pay the price of what you asking for most of your figures. But like I said, the Thundercats are the only ones that they not discounting. Only like a few figures, but like I said, the rest are still pretty much the same prices if they're not already sold out. But I don't know, man. Super 7, man. I don't know. I don't know who told you were better than that, but okay. They was out here believing that hype. They was like, yo, somebody was out here telling us we good, man. We're good. We can afford to charge these prices. Our product is the best. Top notch, second to none. Well, we'll see. But yeah, that'll do it for Fig News, which will move us on into trailers. You gotta head back. You're back at work, right, Matt?
Yes, sir.
So how much time you got left?
I still got like a good 45 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yay! We love you.
I know.
So we'll do this. Then we got like 3 trailers to look at, all from Marvel.
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 Oh.
Yeah. So we're gonna start with Marvel Animation's What If Season 3 trailer. Let me know if it's loud enough or too loud in the chat. If it, I don't like blasting y'all eardrums out or not like that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I do.
Ain't nobody got time to get the eardrums blown out.
Jimmy's
That's
reckless.
not nice.
Reckless Jimmy, that's what I'm gonna call him.
Wanna get blown.
Oh, hey now.
Whoa.
I tried very hard not to say that, but it came out anyway.
Take it easy, guys. It's a family show.
Fuck the fan.
Oh, wow.
You just can't take this guy anywhere.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's jump into it.
Wait, is that White Vision?
Yeah.
Let's begin. Up for an adventure?
Always.
To understand,
Shang-Chi and Agatha Harkness in the Wild West.
you must learn to see.
What exactly are you proposing?
It's showtime.
Here we go!
Howard, are you sure you can fly this?
Are you kidding? I'm a duck. I was born to fly. Strap in.
Oh, move over!
If we all go down, the world will be left defenseless.
This is the shot we have. We may not get another one. Let's finish it.
Oh, we're good to go.
Got combiners.
Avenger, assemble.
Light 'em up now.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
This
This
is where
season
your
looks whack
story
to me.
ends. With some mysteries, the only answer is what if?
Maybe it's time that we called in some help?
I am Storm, Goddess of Thunder.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I gotta wait till this
Yeah.
fully comes out to like give it some judgment. But it's just like, I don't know. Like, I mean, cool, you're folding in X-Men type things, but until I see it in practice in live action, you're not gonna win me over with this fan service. Get that shit in live
See-
action, get it in the MCU, and then we can all sit here and coon.
See, I agree. I agree. I don't like that they're introducing Storm in this before we've had X-Men proper in the MCU.
I guess they figured it's an easy way to kind of shoehorn them in now with animation until we get like some actual actors or whomever. But like I said, we got some extra watchers. They coming into play.
This is the last season, right?
Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I guess this is all ending for the reset. I guess for when we get to the second era of Robert Downey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the first
Yeah, I
season.
don't know. Huh?
Oh no, I was gonna say I like the first season because it built to something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I thought the first season was good because like we were just at the beginning of the the multiverse saga, and like we didn't know what to expect. Like I thought the first season was really good, but the second season like really pissed me off.
Oh, the Bloodline 2.0 got Bronson?
I guess he's gonna be the fifth man.
Now Rollins kind of has to join. I mean, he's kind of Samoan.
Fair.
I mean, he just one of them island niggas from New Zealand. He's island-esque. He's Polynesian.
Like close enough.
He's close enough. He's almost Samoan.
Like listen, you know how WWE does it. As long as your skin tone is slightly the same color, you'll be from wherever they tell you you're from.
I'm saying this is a good position to put in Bronson Reed. Put him in a high profile, so it's good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Keep him relevant, especially after taking them L's already to Rollins.
Yeah.
Didn't expect Bronson. Oh. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna watch it, but I don't have too many high hopes for this.
Same. Yeah, like I'll watch it, but it's just I don't know, like season 2 I did not really find interesting at all. And then this season doesn't look like at least from this trailer, it doesn't look like overly exciting. Oh, apparently we're gonna have an Agatha Harkness musical episode in this season.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
me.
oh,
What?
thank goodness. Ooh, didn't get enough of that in her own series.
We're
Oh, I
getting a
was
what now?
worried.
Say that again.
we're getting we're getting an Agatha Harkness musical episode in this.
Oh, good God! Didn't we get enough of that?
Guess not.
Uh, that's sad.
Remember, guys, Kevin Feige lets all this happen. What's
Sad.
What's he smoking? What's going on over there?
I don't know.
That's wild.
But I think we're gonna move on to the next one. We got
Agatha Harkness.
Fucking Agatha. Shit. Agatha shit. Alright, let's check out Captain America. Hold on. We got Brave New World. You guys can see it in the Discord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Make sure.
Here I am.
You want to help me?
Is there anything you remember?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
Whatever this is, Cap, be careful.
What do we know?
There were 5 shooters. This was a coordinated terrorist attack, sir.
I was a wartime general. Now I'm a wartime president.
Your inner circle's been compromised. Let me fix it.
Watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not. Wait for it. We're on the brink of war. I can't trust anyone. Nothing about this feels right.
Captain America. You ever ask yourself, who's playing who?
Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
You're under arrest?
I don't want a variable out there that I can't control.
Stop!
Captain America, caught without his wings.
You like to play dress up and blindly execute the state's orders.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What if this is a trap? You don't even know what this is.
Since when were they red?
You want me? Come and get me!
Well, what we're thinking?
I don't know. Yeah, I think this looks good, man. I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely
I don't know.
interesting. I like it's clearly like setting up for something else because it seems that shit's going down around that whole celestial thing from the Eternals. So we're gonna kind of tie that in of finally address a thing that's supposedly just hanging out in the middle of an ocean. But I also said apparently that's where we're gonna get the vibranium from. So from that celestial, from all that celestial rock.
That's what I heard. I heard that Thunderbolts was also supposed to connect with Celestial somehow, but I'm not sure. I don't know. This movie looks good. Like, this looks more interesting to me than anything we've gotten from Marvel in a long time.
Yeah,
and like
agreed.
Red Hulk Red Hulk at least looks cool. As long as they give him enough screen time, I'm sure it'll be okay.
Falcon suit looks decent.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Like I said, it definitely looks. It's kind of going in that same tone as, well, almost feels like they're trying to do a bit of a kind of Winter Soldier with this.
Yeah.
That's a good way of going.
I agree, because I think I think even after all this time and all these movies, I think Winter Soldier is still regarded as being one of the best MCU movies.
Yeah. Well, I'm just hoping this movie we address the Skrull situation. I hope we address these things. The Skrulls, like I said, clearly addressing the Celestial, but I'd hope the Skrulls, that whole situation that happened in the fucking Marvels, like I hope that gets addressed.
Yeah.
Like all this nonsense that's been happening, I hope somewhat gets addressed in this movie.
Yeah, hopefully.
So we'll see. We'll see. Yo, man, that Dynamite show was so sad. I went back and rewatched it. That was a sad fucking Dynamite this week. Like,
I mean, it was alright. Like the Swerve Leo Rush match was good.
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like the matches themselves weren't any good, but it was a dead crowd, bro.
You know, sometimes that just happens. You know?
I don't see Profits beating Machine Guns for the titles here tonight, though, either. So
No, definitely not.
we're gonna move on to our final Marvel. We got Thunderbolts popping off. So.
Oh, America's so big. You ever drive through Oklahoma? It's so flat.
You got a convoy approaching fast. Step on it.
Come
on, baby.
Okay, a bit faster, please.
Lexi!
Okay, don't worry. Engaging defensive measures.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's not supposed
Oh my god.
Luca, shield!
Is that Bucky?
It's a Winter Soldier. That guy is so cool. That's what I talk about!
That's not good.
How crazy is it to think of all the monumental fights that happened exactly here where you're standing? I mean, the place wasn't cheap, but it's got good optics. Look at you. You are all so adorable.
Eat shit, Valentina.
Make up your mind.
The assignment is... Oh, wait, hang on. Assignment is complete.
Yes, I do always
What kind of super serum did you get?
I don't know, regular. Hydra.
Hydra. Oh, fancy.
Who is this old Santa?
The Red Guardian.
What?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow ops. Contract kills.
And you, former Red Room assassin. God only knows the blood on your hands.
Pretty ludicrous coming from the dime store Captain America.
I'll have you know I was actually the official Captain America, so.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
It's getting so tense in here.
Who are you?
I'm Bob.
We're just drifting. And we don't have purpose. You can't escape the past.
So you can either do something about it now or live with it forever.
So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
Thank God.
The Thunderbolts. It's a cool name.
I mean,
Some of those jokes are really corny, man.
Adorable.
Yeah, like
We got to stop with that already. It ain't funny.
yeah, you know what? That's what I was thinking. Like a movie like the Thunderbolts, like it should have like a really serious tone, and this movie just feels like they leaned in on the humor a little too much with this one. Like I feel like this is a movie like Thunderbolts should be like a team of like black ops, like mercenaries. Like they shouldn't be like cracking so many, like making so many wisecracks, you know?
I don't know why the Red Guardian's got to be such a clown, though.
Yeah, like again, yeah, like Red Guardian, like he's just too over the top. Like that was the problem with Black Widow. Even though the Black Widow movie, I think it's grown on me over time. Like they make him just like way too goofy.
I liked him in the beginning of the movie. You remember before he put on the suit and everything? Like what the
Yeah.
Flash, he was a kid and he was acting all
Yeah.
serious. Like what you
Yeah.
should have done. He would have been like such a great character.
Especially like you got a good actor who's playing him, and it's like, why is he such a clown? Like the Red Guardian was not a clown. He's a Russian Captain America, literally the Russian Captain America.
Yeah.
And you got him over here acting like a clown. He doesn't even have his shield.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
I guess probably because of US Agent, they probably didn't want to have two guys
Well, that
throwing
means they
shields
don't
at
have two literal copies of Captain America, because that's what the U.S. Guardian, that's what the Red Guardian is. He was a Russian
Yeah,
Captain
you're right.
America. And it's like, hey, fuck it. If he has a shield, let him have a shield. But I'm also saying, if you're going to use him and U.S. Agent, who are literally ripoffs of Captain America, they're going to both have shields. Tough. The people at home can deal with it. The people at home will live, Marvel, that two niggas have shields.
I would have been good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they, in the comics, they both, like, you think Captain America is the only nigga running with a shield out here? Red Guardian has one because he's the Russian Captain America. U.S. Agent has one because he's the Captain America who's not afraid to get his hands dirty.
Captain Britain.
Captain Britain. Well, I don't think Captain Britain had a shield.
No.
Because he's a mutant. He had powers.
Oh, okay.
But like but most other people who are more than likely genetic fucking runoff of Captain America's super soldier serum or just Captain America's? Like even Bucky. Bucky is a Captain America in a sense. He's a super soldier. He's a runoff of the serum. So was Red Guardian.
Yeah.
Every Cap knockoff in Marvel is derivative from his blood. Because they didn't have the super soldier serum. So it's like, give him a shield, bro. Give the dude a shield. He just looks ridiculous without it. And like I said, it's bad enough y'all got him as an old, like, just kind of broken down dude. It's like, bro, y'all could have done so much better for Red Guardian, because he just looks like a clown for most of the time. He was a clown in the Black Widow movie.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
And like every other iteration I've ever seen of Red Guardian, he is not a clown. He's a bad motherfucker. Like I said, Russian Captain America.
It's just, I don't know. I just think
Literally the Winter Guard. Come on.
I don't know. I just think this movie needed to be a little more serious, and I feel like they leaned in on the humor too much for me.
I hope that's a red herring though, because I feel like this should be a darker. Because there is all the Bob stuff, and Bob's the Sentry. So I feel like there's more
Yeah.
to it that they just don't want to reveal. So they're just like, okay, we'll give you all this hokey shit, and but I feel like this movie should be darker in tone, and I feel it is. But then, like I said, they don't want to give it away. I'm being very optimistic though.
That's what I'm kind of hoping. Like I remember reading like there was like a script leak or whatever, and I remember reading that, and it was saying that there's gonna be a lot of characters in this movie that we haven't seen yet, but they're saving them for surprises. And they also said that like there was gonna be a couple people were gonna die.
Yeah, so we'll find out. So I'm just hoping like this trailer is a bit of a bait and switch as far as what the actual tone of the movie is.
Like if I remember correctly, U.S. Agent, Ghost, and Taskmaster are all supposed to get killed.
We killing all already?
DIY. It was Ciampa. Ciampa did it. Ciampa.
Yeah, getting the false finish.
Mm-hmm.
We should not be killing off U.S. Agent, man.
I sort of agree.
It was Ciampa.
Like I don't know if that's true. Like that's just the what was the rumor. Like if you believe the leaks.
I mean, I'm gonna watch all three of these movies and shows because it's Marvel, and again, I gotta see where it connects to the overarching MCU right now. Because right now, everything I've watched has no sense of direction, or for that matter, continuity with each other in some parts.
Yeah, I think like I'll still watch them. There's no question about it, but
I think you're going to continue to see that for these because, like, they're heading for a reset,
We got a women's title match tonight. They're doing a lot of title matches here tonight on SmackDown, eh? Matt, it's almost about that time. We got to do a state of WWE soon on clickbait. It's been a while. especially under the Levesque era.
Oh, we got to do what? Sorry.
State of WWE. We haven't done it in a while.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got to do it.
Under the Levesque administration. Yeah, but like I said, like this, like I said, from the Marvels to like Shang-Chi and all these others that came out, the Eternals, it's like not every certain things are slightly connected, some things are just like completely ignored. Other things are just kind of like, I don't think this is even here anymore, especially like Spider-Man.
Like at least okay, so this movie answers the question of now we know who bought Avengers Tower, correct?
Mhm.
Or Stark Tower, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully there's going to be like an added focus on like answering some of these, like tying up some of these like loose ends, like again, like who purchased Avengers Tower was something where people have kind of been wondering for a while. It looks like now we're gonna get the answer. Like, was it actually her, or I don't know?
Or was it somebody else? Because remember, we also kind of have to start folding in. Fantastic Four are gonna exist soon. X-Men are gonna exist. Mutants are gonna exist. So everything's got to come into like how did we get here? Like I said, that's why we're now remembering that the Eternals happened. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to Doctor Strange when he went into that little portal with Charlize Theron.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
See? What happened to all that? Especially if we're still sitting there dealing with, we're now in part of an incursion, and does that tie into fucking old Robert Downey? You know what I'm saying? Agatha's out here fucking ghost form with fucking Wiccan looking for Tommy, which means fucking Wanda's not dead. White Vision's still running about. What about Shang-Chi and his bracelets? Weren't they giving out a beacon to something at some point in one time? Did everybody forget? If I forget Shang-Chi's little 10 rings, she's out here giving out beacons to something, somewhere. Now, granted, some of that was connected to Kang, but you know, Kang
I didn't forget.
Done
Like
fucked around and found out in real world.
I think I think we'll get all those answers, but I just think like
What about all those alien cats now running about on the Earth that got put on there, but the Marvels and all that shit because they blew up Sword?
yeah, like I said, I think we'll get all those questions answered, but it would just be nice if we could start answering like one or two of them,
Don't forget, we now got Daredevil and the Punisher coming back, and they getting mixed into MCU proper, so it's about to get gritty and shitty. Like I said, I need. Like I said, continuity matters. Continuity matters, and I'm hoping they start tying some of these loose bows and like get it together, man. Like I said, we still ain't discussed the scroll situation. Because I feel like a lot of shit got compromised with that without finding out that half your population is a scroll. So we'll see. Man, trying to think, was there anything else popping off? Anything else popping off?
I don't think so. Wow.
Naomi ain't winning here tonight. So, Chelsea Green, Blair Davenport, and Bianca Belair in a triple threat in the women's U.S. title tournament. That's kind of lame.
It kind of sucks because it's like again, like they're putting too many people that need opportunities in one match. Like I don't know, like of all people to go on to the next round, like Bailey really did not. Bailey really did not really not need to turn.
I feel like the women's tag team champions shouldn't even be in it. Period. You already got a title. You need to
Yeah.
strengthen that women's tag division and have this and focus on like these mid card acts right now. Cause here, let's be real. Bianca's already kind of a certified main event. She's just kind of in the tag division right now, the kind of, big sister fucking Jade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
But it's like you still need to raise up that mid card level, and the women like the Piper Nivens or the Chelsea Greens or the Meachins. Yeah, Bailey winning. It should have either been B Fab or Candice. Like Bailey shouldn't have won.
Yeah,
Like,
like
I
out
mean,
of
I feel like
everybody.
at this point, it's like, listen, if you've already kind of been there and you're kind of certified main event, I'm not saying you shouldn't go for the title so you can kind of cement your legacy, but I think you should kind of wait your turn until somebody who's never been in any real position of a higher card get a little taste of gold, you know? Like winning the U.S. title would benefit somebody like a B-Fab or a Candice LeRae or like a Chelsea Green or like a Piper Niven or whoever else, who else in the tournament.
Yeah, like of all people, like I said, like Bailey's the one that benefits the least because it's like she's already a main eventer, if you will. Like she's already a former champion. Like you know, it's the people. It's like a Blair Davenport, like somebody like Blair Davenport. Like that's who kind of really needs this opportunity. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense like to have Bailey advance in this tournament. Like I feel like it's just basically gonna probably be just all like main eventers. I'd be surprised if like they put somebody in there. Like I could see maybe Chelsea Green, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's because I'm just thinking outside the box. Sound like you about to head
But
out.
even like Chelsea, you know, like even Chelsea, she's kind of already on the tipping point of being like a main eventer. Like again, I think someone like a B Fab or like a Blair Davenport really needs this opportunity.
Yeah, like I said, Jade don't need to be in there in that tournament. Bianca doesn't need to be in that tournament. I think Stratton's also in it, but I can see, like I said, she's still kind of grooming her to be a main eventer, so I can see her in it. But But it's like having certain people like, nah, they don't need to be in it. Michin's in it, and it's like, yeah, Michin's fine. Sounds like you are about to head out, Matt.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, that's what's up. What you doing over there, Jimmy?
I'm watching Matt leave the house.
Oh wow, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
That's very weird.
Yeah,
It's kind of scary.
it is. It should be.
I think we can probably wrap it up from here because we've gone over everything we need to go over here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we hit all the talking points. We hit all the talking points and had time for shenanigans.
We had time, yeah, we had plenty of time for shenanigans. That's always good. I'm just sitting here waiting for SmackDown to end. And then I'm gonna try to watch Rampage. Like I said, AEW is tough to watch. I mean, like it's the matches are good, but like Rampage is just a waste, and Collision's almost kind of a waste. Cause they be out here just having straight jobber matches. Like, what the fuck are you doing having jobber matches? Women's is main event in SmackDown. Let's fucking go.
It's hard, especially because Rampage and Collision, like, they don't really advance any storyline. So there's not always the desire to watch it, you know?
Like, the only thing I'm interested in seeing is Mina Shirakawa versus Harley Cameron. That's it.
I mean, if they give it some time, Shelton Benjamin versus Commander could be really good.
I mean, I'm not doubting it's gonna not be a good match. It's just that, like, half the other matches are usually like literal like jobber matches. Like a guy come in just to beat up on like a little nobody. And it's like I thought we're past that. Like you should be out here giving me some good matches if you want me a reason to dedicate a Saturday night to watch you. Especially like for 2 hours of television.
Yeah, you would think.
And by like when I by jobber match, I mean like you pulling in an actual jobber, not some lower card guy on your roster, but an actual fucking jobber. That's what I'm like, bro. Come on. Like I'm saying WWE hell, they had a jobber match tonight on SmackDown with fucking LA Knight beating one of the Lothario, beating Umberto. Like, yeah, he lowered the card, but I wouldn't call him like an actual jobber. Sure, did he job out to LA Knight? Of course he did. But is he a jobber?
But even like,
No. He's an active member
even
of the
like
roster. He just lowered down the card, but like AEW's literally like feeding their wrestlers to like literal jobbers
but
on like
even like
main shows.
at least the LA Knight match, like it looks like they were maybe trying to start a feud between LA Knight and Santos. So this is the way to kind of get us there, you know?
Yeah, that it led to something, but like I said, it's the difference between a WWE kind of they'll give you a job match, but it's kind of like you still know who Umberto is compared to like a Lance Archer just beating and Brian Cage just beating up on literal nobodies. Like you dedicated a match to these guys beating up on nobodies. Like I thought we're past that. Like actual like enhancement talents. And then you wondering why, like, the product is kind of like people are kind of talking funny about it because it's like, what are y'all doing, man? I know you trying to prop people up and you don't want to like squash some of your roster, but it's like in certain situations, that was what your dark show was for. That's what the dark matches was. That was what the elevation was for. You got rid of that. And now you're sitting there having job matches on like fucking Rampage and Collision.
I think too, like I think a big problem with Collision is that it was basically the whole point of Collision was CM Punk was going to be on that show, and there was going to be more of like a split where there was going to be guys on Collision that you wouldn't see on Dynamite. So when it was like that, it made sense. And when Collision was like that, it had its own storylines and it had its own angles. But now without Punk, like Punk was the key piece. So now without him, it's just another show where they'll just give you exhibition matches, which again are not the worst, but again it's just that they don't advance any storylines.
Well, not just
So
that. It
nothing
was first going to be
matters.
the Punk show. Punk leaves. Then they go, okay, we'll make it the Adam Copeland show. But then he gets hurt. So now they're like just now nothing. They had no, there was no, there was never no plan C after plan B.
Yep.
And now we just stuck in kind of a limbo of a show where it's like, yeah, they'll throw in a couple decent matches and then a couple matches that is like really don't mean anything. Just kind of
Basically.
there. But I don't know, man. It's just like I said, AEW really, like I said, when you got dudes, like you got young guys kind of just saying that the ship needs to kind of get back, get back on course because it's a little, it's floating away a little bit. And then you get Omega just like, I don't know, Omega, you watching the product right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And like I said, I'm not even sitting there saying like I said, I like it. Listen, I came in when AEW first started, and I was a big component of like, hey, dude, they doing something different. They doing something different. Shit, when the pandemic came around, they were the only ones that took a chance to put some people in the crowd because, like, hey, we were sitting there. What were we saying, Matt? Talking about, hey, boy, put some of them jobbers out there.
Yeah, that's right. I understand.
Put them jobbers out there. Then what happened next? Oh, all of a sudden, jobbers, enhancement talent, dudes in the indies. Just sitting there playing, being the crowd, just at least giving it some audible, giving it a little visual. Like, bro, I seen the product, like I said, get good, all that. That's why I'm glad they didn't break up Private Party, because like I said, Private Party was there from day one when y'all motherfuckers had nobody. I pulled them cats out of House of Glory. I'm from the hood, from my hood. And like, yo, man. That's why I was like, if y'all break them up, y'all deserve to fail. If y'all broke up Private Party, y'all deserve to fail. Cause y'all, them cats ain't done nothing but whatever y'all told them to do. Y'all put them in situations they ain't had no business being in. All that shit with the Hardy family, all that other nonsense, they weren't supposed to be doing none of that. That's why it take them forever 5 years to get a title. Like I said, y'all did that shit to fucking Santana and Ortiz that they ended up having to break. They broke up. They got tired of waiting. When like they should have been one of the first tag teams to get a title, like a title run. So you know what? Like I said, you gotta get that shit together, bro. But we'll talk more about that on clickbait. But we won't be having, since I'm bringing it up, no clickbait this week. So got some things going on. So we'll be back the next week. So just right before the holidays, actually, yeah, we'll talk about that. So. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining us here tonight. As always, appreciate you. Spend a little bit of your time. Smash that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you stay notified. Any last words, gentlemen?
Matt's gone, but he, birds aren't real is what he'd say, and
birds are not real.
Yeah, jiggle that pickle. You know how. Just do it, pussy.
Yeah, jiggle the pickle. The birds ain't real. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see y'all next week, and remember to always kick out. Thick boys out.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kindness, all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow Xeno rain.